Today on 3D Gaming, we have some Avenger cards to open up. To be honest, I don't know how long I've had these sitting around here. Just been grabbing stuff as it becomes available due to the difficulty in finding stuff at the stores. There's such a demand for it right now. But we happen to have 3 boxes of these. Anthony's been actively playing some Avenger games, so he'll know some information, hopefully, on some of this stuff. We're going to open those up right after this. All right, let's dive on in, see what we get. I can get some of the plastic removed here while you're...
Looks pretty cool. Upper Deck, Skybox Set, Metal Universe, Avengers. So you assume it's going to be a lot of people from Avengers, maybe some villains they fight, or just generally characters from the Marvel Universe. I would say, if anyone plays games out there, I know me and my friends have been playing way too much Marvel Rivals or Marvel Snap, which is also, Marvel Snap is a card-based game on your phone, and it is way too addicting. Not sponsored, but I have a friend who plays it way too much.
Did not know.
First step, figuring out how the box opens, it's on the side. Look at that.
What, 6 packs per box?
6 packs per box, 6 cards per pack. Pretty cool.
All right, 36 cards. Let's see what we get.
A lot of Mr. Steve Rogers on the front.
So I'm wondering if these are all animated.
That'd be pretty cool. Not unlike the MCU verse from like the movies. We might not get all the actors. We might actually get like some comic book drawn or some art style, which I would be okay with. Ooh, some pretty fancy cards. Shimmer. Start with War Machine. Wonder Man. I'm not familiar with Wonder Man, but he seems like he's wonderful. Black Panther. We see him on the front of these boxes. Very cool. My friend and I that play that Marvel Rivals game, that's who he likes to play a lot. It's Black Panther and Thor. Got Yellow Jacket. And then, I don't know if this is a bronze colored, it's a different color from our normal ones, but it's Namor, who is King of the Sea. Speaking of that same Marvel game, that's one of the characters I like to play.
Okay.
He throws tridents at people, it's wonderful. And then we got Iron Fist on our last card.
It's ones you're going to know way more about than me. And yeah, these are all animated, so.
Liking the art style. The metal type design on the card too, it kind of makes the card look like, you know, it's like tougher. And it's going to be interesting if it's like different metal designs for the rarities, I wonder.
Yeah, I think that's why this one's like that bronze looking.
Does that mean there's like a gold?
Copper. It says copper on the back.
That's all right.
And these don't say anything. So copper must be the rare one.
One of the rarities. I would assume it would go up.
They got power grid on the back. It shows the character's strengths in the back. Intelligence, strength, speed, durability, energy, projection, and fighting skills. So it's got great
cool.
grades of players on the back of the card.
We got Quasar. Not familiar. And if you know these people that we don't know, definitely feel free to inform us.
Yeah, throw a comment down below. Let us know what we're
Hulk
missing.
King. That says a Hulkling. I said king. I said that doesn't look like a king. Tiger Shark.
Yeah, I am very unfamiliar with all of these.
Claw. We get another Copper. Whirlwind, which is a villain I do believe just spins around creating mini tornadoes. I might be wrong, but I swear he has blades on his hands though. I am wrong. Yeah. I do like this at the end. We get a different color design. This is the other character I like to play a lot in the Marvel Rivals game, and that's the Winter Soldier. We like Bucky. He is Captain America's friend from the OG, gets unfrozen. This is Grandiose,
Yeah.
I believe. Very cool. He's got his new arm. I think that's a pretty cool card.
Yep. That is nice.
We'll see if we can get another hit again. It's the Enchantress. I feel like she is a lot with the Thor universe, if I remember right. Skrulls. Remember them from the Avengers. Mm-hmm. It's your Amazing Spider-Man. Oh, we got an interesting card here. Is this Wolverine? Look at this. I'm going to separate this from the copper behind it, because if you were to look at it, you think it's copper.
Oh, wow.
But this is through. This is a cool card. Of
In the Wolverine. That
Look at
is
that.
neat.
It says Palladium. So this is I'm guessing this is probably one of the fanciest of their metals. Palladium is, I think, a higher grade.
Yeah.
That one might be one that
Palladium.
receives a sleeve.
Yeah, Palladium, yep.
That's cool. And we like Wolverine, you know, one of the best X-Men. I know if there's any
Yep.
Marvel characters you're going to be familiar with, it's the X-Men.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
He is also in that Marvel Rivals game, and he's a bully.
That is awesome.
Good, if you know, you know. Good Wolverines players are bullies. Techno and the Copper. And at the end, Miles Morales Spider-Man. Very cool. Maybe if you see any of the animated movies of them, but they're really good.
Okay.
It's hard to watch them because I think due to certain licensing, I can't say words today, they're not on all streaming platforms.
Oh, okay.
I think because certain people have certain rights, it's hard to get them or
Yeah,
watch them.
Whoever purchased the rights or owns the rights keeps it.
I think Netflix has the second one on it, but I want to watch the first one over again, and I can't find it anywhere. So, one of the MCU's biggest villains, Ultron. It started as such a good intention, but you know. She-Hulk. I believe she also has her own TV series.
She does. I enjoyed the TV series. Not a fan of kind of how it ended, and I don't know if they're going to have another one, but yeah. I did definitely like how it started, that's for sure.
Look at that. Whirlwind, we saw him again.
Yeah.
He has blades on his wrist. Very dangerous. Serpent Society. I do remember watching the cartoon as a kid with, I believe, Spider-Man and stuff, and I think he was one of those villains they ran into a bit. Along with Tigro. In the copper design.
Oh, yeah.
And then we always like the Speed series. We got a Quicksilver. I believe they think in, you know, the lore of things, Quicksilver is one of Magneto's children.
Oh, really?
Him and
That would make
Scarlet
sense.
Witch. But I don't know if the MCU runs that canon or where it is in the comic book, but I do believe that was one of the things. And if I'm wrong, feel free to correct. Ares. Giving Punisher universe vibes, but that's just probably because of the big Punisher skull on his chest. We got this man earlier, the King of the Sea, Namor, but not in copper this time. Same with Techno. Kate Bishop, Hawkeye's apprentice, or the new Hawkeye, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder Man, as I said, he was wonderful before. Now this is a wonderful card. I'm not
that's a
familiar
no.
with this game, but I do like this. I don't know if there's anything super special about him, but I do think it's different.
Well,
It's
yeah,
metal.
it says metal on the
Yeah.
front. That is totally different than the other ones. The back of the card's different. The power grid is different back here. That's a unique card there.
And then Ares again. Speaking of the power grid, this is how we see the normal power grid as he had talked to before. And I suppose with this one, this metal card,
It's a different style on the back.
we got Wonder Man with his power grid. And it's actually
Kind of
tilted this
inverted
way.
there, yeah.
and done based on like a power slide. It's very cool.
Yeah, that's a nice card right there.
I may have to do some research on Wonder Man and learn his game. He's popped up a couple times. Final pack with box 1. I'm gonna ask who you maybe want to see, but like out of everyone, that Wolverine thing, I think might have just been there.
That Palladium card with Wolverine on it by far is my favorite so far. I'd love to see another.
Other people would probably be looking for this man, Iron Man.
Yeah. Well, we take a Palladium in him any day.
Oh yeah, I mean if he wants to be hanging out down here for sure. Stinger.
Speaking of Wolverine.
Yeah, there he is. Look at him. Vicious. I always loved his classic yellow.
Oh yeah.
Ghost Rider. Anyone else love the Nicolas Cage movie? Anyone?
I do. Yes. Yes, I am a Ghost Rider fan.
Patriot.
And not just Ghost Rider in the Nicolas Cage. I do like them in the Shield. In that version as well.
And Carvac at our end. It's going to be box 1.
All right. Well, if every box turns out this good,
I think we're going to have a fun time.
yes.
Yeah, I think these are
liking
cool.
it.
I like these.
I'm liking these cards.
Or-
Too bad I probably can't ever find any more of these again.
Yep. I say we're looking for a Thor. I want to get a Thor from everybody. If we pull a good Thor, I bet we'll do it.